This is New Zealand's biggest gap year, an epic challenge that my partner Laura and I decided to tackle a few years back. The challenge? Doing 365 activities all around New Zealand in 365 days. And today, well, this is part 2 of day 289. We did zorbing in the morning, and this afternoon we're going to check out the Waikite thermal pool in Rotorua. So check it out. Previously on day 289 part 1, it was another rainy day in Rotorua, so instead of going up the skyline, we went zorbing. What the hell is zorbing, you may ask? It's basically some gigantic hamster ball filled up with water and people and thrown down the hills. It's ton of fun and a perfect rainy day activity in Rotorua. And now for the continuation of day 289 part 2. With water and people and thrown down the hills. It's ton of fun and a perfect rainy day activity in Rotorua. And now for the continuation of day 289 part 2. Up with water and people and thrown down the hills. It's ton of fun and
the Waikite Valley Thermal Springs is about a 25-minute drive out of the city centre of Rotorua, and it uses 100% geothermal water. There's no chemicals and it's not recycled into the pools, it's just 100% bliss.
So Laura is getting changed right now and going to the pool. I am going on a quick eco trail.
Admittedly, Laura is feeling a little bit under the weather, so she's gonna be relaxing in the hot pools while I'll take one for the team.
Laura always knows where to find the right angle.
I really hope that at the end of the day my pictures are going to be up to par, because they're going to be featuring on backpackerguide.nz, and usually it's Laura that gets all the pressure. This walk goes up the Te Manaroa Springs. It's a really cool walk which only takes about 15 minutes, and it's a super easy walk. There is boardwalk, handrail, you can't get lost, there is nothing hazardous about that walk. There is also a lot of signs along the way that tells us more facts about these springs. And in fact, this spring is actually the largest source of boiling water in New Zealand. There is plenty of viewpoints that gives us an inside look into this very weird looking landscape. The spring itself is actually really big and engulfs me and the camera with steam almost instantly. While Laura is getting a head start on the relaxing by soaking herself in the pools already, I get to learn more about the stream that I am hiking nearby. Once the water bursts out of the center of the earth, it goes down the Otama Kokore streams all the way down to the thermal pool where we're going to be bathing today. Along the way, it leaves the trail of calcite formations, which are those terraces which are looking white and orange. It's a really cool, eerie looking place.
Although I'm a little disappointed to not be joining Robin on the eco trail, I have to say that staying in these thermal pools and just relaxing is the perfect thing for me to do right now while I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I mean, after doing 289 days of over 300 activities in New Zealand so far, it's bound to get to one point where I feel a little bit iffy. Nevertheless, this is the perfect activity to do, and I feel so revived, and the mineral waters are making my muscles feel relaxed. It's just ideal. What's more, there's so many really awesome different spaces around this hot pools complex. There's 6 different pools, and the temperatures of the pools range between 35 to 38 degrees Celsius. 2 of our favourite pools here at the Waikite Valley Thermal Pools is the ones overlooking Waikite Valley itself and its huge forested floor, and you can even see the steam from the spring bubbling into the air. The pools are surrounded by native trees and other native vegetation, which really adds to that relaxing factor. After that, we go spend some time in some little hot tubs overlooking the complex, which go up to 38 degrees. That's super nice and toasty for the end of our stay here at the Waikite Valley Thermal Pools. It's an awesome thing to do on a rainy day in Rotorua. So I jump straight into the hot pools, I waste no time, while Robin goes on an eco trail, so I take some time to myself to just relax in the hot pools, not really do much of anything rather than just bathe.
Alright, so some of the comments that we received the first time we published the video was from Ruth Holman saying that she loved those pools. She wished she was there right now. Happy Carlson also said they look awesome pools. Southern Mapping says Rotorua is such a nice place. And Amber Jade says, hey guys, can you get there by bus at all? So that's a good question. Can you get there by bus? Not really. You will have to actually get either a taxi or Uber, some kind of your own specific transport. There is no bus stop nearby that you will be able to use. So it's kind of something that is a bit more of a hidden gem, and you kind of have to have your own rental car to be able to get there. Alright, all of that are good questions. If you have questions of your own, put them in the comment of this video. If you want to interact with Laura and I, head to our NZ Travel Show. It's happening at 8 AM every single Sunday New Zealand time, and we are hanging out with you guys for about an hour, answering all your questions about traveling in New Zealand. And if you want to pick our brain 24/7, head to nzpocketguide.com. It is New Zealand's largest travel guide, so there is thousands and thousands of articles for you to plan the best trip ever in New Zealand. In the meantime, stay awesome, enjoy New Zealand, and I'll see you in the next video.